Takshashila teachers, welcome everyone. This is the learnography of brain page theory, developed and created by Shiva Narayan. Learnography is the future of education, a new frontier of school system, and the brain science of knowledge transfer for students. Today, I am going to discuss about the hippocampus of a student's brain, the amygdala of a student's brain. As we know, everything is learned in brain and everything is done by brain. This is the fundamental principle of working mechanism of human brain. Why is the hippocampus of a student's brain important for learning and memory? Why is the amygdala of a student's brain important for learning and memory? We know space and memory are the building blocks of knowledge transfer. In the formation of strong learning and memories, memory modulation, space and memory play significant roles. Memory travels in learning space. Memory travels in learning space, and so knowledge transfer is conducted with locations and space definition to use motor knowledge in high speed learning transfer and memory formation. Students become Henry Molaison during the strong motivation and high-class teaching of classroom. Henry Molaison contributed his whole life to develop the modern theories of learning and memory. He was really not a neuroscientist. He was a memory loss patient. And we must learn something important, that is very important, from his life. As we know, that high-class teaching is provided in schools, but knowledge transfer to a student's brain doesn't happen in the classroom. Therefore, high-class teaching mechanism is not necessary in school system, because the amygdala system of a student's brain is hijacked and hippocampus is blocked in the learning process and brain page development of classroom. What are the causes that the amygdala system of a student's brain is hijacked? Hippocampus system is paralyzed. we must learn a great lesson from the contributions of Henry Mollison's life, that amygdala and hippocampus play a significant role in the development of smart brain page and strong memories. We know that the temporal lobe of cerebral cortex is the powerhouse of school learnography. In fact, amygdala is the modulator of learning mechanism, and hippocampus is the regulator, search engine, and compass of knowledge transfer. Temporal lobe of chapter brain. Cerebral cortex is described as chapter brain in learnography. Temporal lobe of cerebral cortex is the powerhouse of school learnography. Amygdala is the modulator of learning mechanism of student's brain, and hippocampus is the regulator, search engine, and compass of knowledge transfer. There are many types of learnography. As we observe in brain parts, in neuroanatomy, cortical learnography, subcortical learnography, and cerebellar learnography are the main parts of students' brain learnography to deal with the effective knowledge transfer of school system. Skill, knowledge, and merit are the integral parts of student life. Skill, knowledge, and merit are the integral parts of a student's life. Children go to school for the learning of subject matter, and it is acquired from the teaching performance of prescribed courses. School education is providing the system of conventional learning. School education is providing the system of conventional learning in which lessons are taught in the classroom for the easy understanding of subject matter. Students want to do more practice or hard work to understand the topics, lessons, or subject matter. All are described in the classroom by the teachers. The teacher becomes active in blackboard presentation, and students remain passive in listening process. What's the job of students in the classroom? Listening, watching, and note writing. This is the real face of modern education. The teacher becomes active in blackboard presentation, and students remain passive in listening process. This is the theory of comfortable learning, in which students are found dependent on teachers for the hardships and challenges of learning process, problem solving activities, goal-oriented tasks, question answers. Classroom performance is the main aspect of education system, and its achievement depends mainly on teaching techniques and chapter presentations. High motivation runs in the classroom. High motivation runs in the classroom, and students' amygdala is hijacked during teaching process. Students are highly motivated. Cingulate circuitry is blocked by the high motivation of teachers. The hippocampus of a student's brain becomes paralyzed in high-class teaching, in which navigation of the learning space is not required to explore the objects, definitions, and functions of subject matter. Because everything is done by the teachers in the classroom. Teacher is everything in education system. Our children are learning in school education with non-functional amygdala and hippocampus, like Henry Molaison, who had inability to learn new knowledge and make declarative long-term memory. Learning initiative was completely lost, and he never showed even conversational initiatives. Memory was lost, no future, no past. Henry Molaison spent his life in permanent present tense. Only present. No future, no past. This was the conditions, terrible conditions, Henry Molaison was facing in his life. Amygdala was not working. Hippocampus was not working. It was the case of Molaison's life. Here, high motivation is projected in the classroom. Then what will happen to the amygdala circuitry of brain? Hard instruction is given to students. Big dreams are sown for future. What will happen? Hippocampus won't be active. All problems are solved in the classroom. Thanks for watching. Thanks for today.